The season of the major crossroads. What that means in astrology. Crossroads, we know that it can be a lot of planetary configurations. So we know that can be also configurations about sextiles, trigon, squares, opposition, and all others aspects. But what about my presentation? Why the season? The season means actuality. Major crossroad, that means I choose some of them because all around on the sky we have a lot of planetary configuration and a lot of crossroads. So, but before I start to talk about those planetary configuration in our actuality, I would like to share with you some questions about what's going on to all of us. So the first question is, are we living in millennia, biblical or apocalyptical times? So we know that the world is going through a turbulent and uncertain period where we are confronted with almost daily changes, but also with endless paradox. For many of us, it eventually becomes very tiring. Quite often, we can see the people around us who are unfortunately terrified and completely lost. How to deal with them? How to act and how to get out of this energetic whirlwind of fear, contagious panic, and absurd despair? These are all questions that I have been asking myself for some time, and I am sure that most of participants here are asking themselves similar questions, especially in this year, 2020. Where is this world going to? So luckily, there is an exceptional tool to answering to all of these questions. It is astrology. For me, astrology is a quantum science. As above, so below, as outside, so inside, and everything that happens around us is just a reflection of everything we have already created. However, there is also a curve in space-time that reflects our inaction when we let someone else to create our reality for us. Of course, we were too busy chasing after money, partner, career, love, false pleasures, and pleasures of various kinds, and even spiritual pleasures. Yet everything we see around us, whether we like it or not, is the consequence of our common action or non-actions. This may seem very complex to understand, and yet let's make it simple. Yes, let's make it simple. But where is the truth? Where is the truth? Astrology indicates the time of change, but we know that it doesn't do anything by itself. We know that. We are the actors, and we can change if we understand what's going on. We astrologers, can we really help others to find all these answers? Firstly, where is our objectivity in astrology? Do we use astrology in order to give a good analysis and informations? Can we talk about our responsibility and our potential influence on public opinion? We already know that astrological ethics requires the astrologer to avoid personal, religious, and political judgment. But it's really 100% possible? Is it really 100% possible? Astrological interpretation is celestial and terrestrial symphony and very intelligent art, at the same time universal and individual. A universal music that every astrologer reinterprets in his own way, but certainly knowing the music notes of the universe. In fact, it is impossible to reach 100% objectivity or absolute truth in astrological analysis for the simple reason that we astrologers are only human beings, and we are far away from being perfect. So, I would like just to share with you some my opinion about everything, and I will try to be more objective as possible. So I choose 3 major crossroads. I call them reddish season of Mars, where is the truth, and wink of heaven. The reddish season of Mars transit, it means the Mars position in Aries and his motion, retrograde motion, from 28 degrees to 15 degrees of Aries, from September 9th to November 15th, 2020, and square with triple conjunction Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. So Mars in Taurus will be in January and close to Uranus, in square with Saturn, Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn. The second major crossroads, where is the truth? So what that means, I will explore with you what that means with the moon's node in Gemini and Sagittarius in square with Neptune in Pisces. And the third crossroad, I called this crossroad wink of heaven, in the moment of winter solstice, when Jupiter in conjunction Saturn at 0 degrees of Aquarius. Especially, I will work on Saturn square Uranus. This is the ascending square of the 45-year cycle between Saturn and Uranus. That started to be from 1988, and the culmination of the cycle where the dead branches fall, repressions and revolutions too, maybe. We will see. So let's go.